Obvious preface is obvious. I have a service dog. He's for my PTSD and my mobility issues. Also, I should probably add that people should not pet working dogs. Don't even ask to. It's bad, don't do it, end of story. Don't distract them either. This means calling out to them, throwing them treats or toys, even direct eye contact. Service dogs are not pets. They are medical equipment. Anyway, this past May, I attended an anime convention in my state. I've been going every year for something like 8 years, but this was the first year I attended with my service dog. He already knows to ignore people's attempts of touching him and calling him out. This doesn't excuse the behavior of some of the people I encountered. I went to the dealer's room for the first day with my trusty SD by my side. For the sake of keeping everything anonymous, I'll call him Fido. Fido is a sable German Shepherd. He's pretty big and usually has this very, very serious expression. He doesn't look like an approachable dog. While in the dealer's room, I stopped at a booth that was selling super cute little accessories like bows and hairbands. Fido, as he always does, lays right behind me with his back against my ankles. This is known as covering me. It really helps with the I need to have my back against the wall feeling of paranoia and non-existent impending danger. Just as I picked up a particularly cutesy polka dot bow, I heard the dreaded squeal of, "Puppy, look at the puppy!" I turned around and set the bow on the side of the dealer's table, only to be met with the sight of 2 late-teen, early 20-something men petting Fido very roughly while he was visibly leaning away. I moved away slightly and let out a sharp, "Hey!" to get their attention. Their looks of, "Oh my god, puppy wubby baby," turned into scowls. I pointed to the "Don't pet me, I am working" patch on Fido's vest, and one scoffed. The other shrugged. One of them told me to get over myself, and the other murmured out a "stupid bitch" as they wandered off to a stand that had leather items for sale. I quickly left the dealer's room, trying to push away the oncoming panic attack I felt. Little did I know one of them decided to follow me. I found a bench in a slightly more quiet part of the hotel and sat down with Fido, starting a DPT, a deep pressure therapy, to help ground me and calm me down. I closed my eyes and let my head down on Fido's back. Then he let out an ungodly shriek. I've never heard a dog cry out like that. I found out that fucker number 2 had literally stomped on Fido's tail so hard that it kinked and broke. Fido was whining and crying and trying to bite at his tail because it hurt so bad. Fuckboy ran off as I called for security, and crying and hyperventilating. I went into a full-blown panic attack, one so severe that I lost consciousness, had a petit mal seizure, and had to spend the rest of the convention in the hospital. My dad took Fido to the vet, and my poor boy had half of his tail amputated because of the damage. I spoke to one of my friends, asking them what happened, and I found out that the fuckboy had been dragged out to the convention by police. Fido is still recovering, but his trauma has undone a good portion of his ability to work in public, and that means I had to practically retrain him to work outside my home again. So fuckboy number 1 and 2, thanks for fucking up my life a little bit more.